Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Allie, take it away.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Oh, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at San Antonio, they've definitely made a statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's Murphy in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got Fred VanVleet. Andre Drummond is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Murray in at the 1.
I mean, there are some great guys in this
I said on the last game I played the Pelicans, which was before we restarted the season. But got the city court tonight. It's been a while.
Pass to Valanciunas. McCollum with it. Outside Jones. This one for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
In this universe, I traded Kawhi Leonard for Brandon Ingram straight up. So Ingram never went to the.
They played the right way, and of course they
never went to the Pelicans for AD. So in this universe, they traded Kuzma for AD. Kuzma, Alonzo, and someone else. I can't remember. Josh Hart.
Now here's Jones. There's the triple.
So in this universe, Ingram's never been a Pelican. So Pelicans are a pretty confused team right now. Zion's always hurt.
Takes a 3. Buries it for 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots.
The Reddit is pretty confused on what the hell the team's doing.
If he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul.
The Pelicans have had a lot of great players. I mean, McCollum's a good player. Ingram, of course. Zion. Valanciunas. Guys that were names on other teams, you know. Josh Hart. I mean, they've had good players. It's just, I don't know who the hell their GM is. I thought it was, what's his face from the Cavs, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing, because, like, what's the vision? Like, you got a lot of pieces, but what's the vision, you know? What do they complement each other? I don't think they do, so.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Outside Jones.
You're telling me a team with Ingram, McCollum, and Zion can't make the playoffs? I mean, I know Zion's hurt a lot. That's on him. I mean, two fouls on Murray. I haven't had that happen in a long time.
Here's Murphy. Inside.
They've got a bunch of wings.
And a foul called on the way up.
But
so he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
But one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Jones, he's checked in for 7.
They had Lonzo Ball to let him go for nothing, which in hindsight was probably okay, but I mean, the fact that they didn't even try to get anything for him, I mean, what is David Griffin doing down there?
Back to Jones. Fires from deep. The Pelicans pull it in. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
And the Spurs with possession here after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Jones from outside drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's McCollum. And it's New Orleans with another.
They're actually playing pretty good, though.
McCollum excels at recognizing
Drummond, what the fuck you doing, man?
And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games,
Got Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. I mean, they got good young players, but it's like there's just no cohesiveness on the team.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Hey, a lot of action around the NBA on Thanksgiving Eve. A great lead-in to a big weekend of basketball.
NBA, we have so much to be thankful for. And, of course, this is when the season starts for real. We've got a few weeks behind us. Guys have their legs under them. Now we start to see who the top dogs really are.
Now here's Jones. Jones grabs the board.
Jones to Jones.
Here's Murphy. Brooks defending. McCollum pass to Valanciunas. Oh, Drummond with the block. Jones against McCollum. 19-footer. And it's Brooks missing.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Williamson passes to McCollum. And the three-pointer goes. McCollum's got 5.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Ingram against Williamson. Ingram, the pass to Brooks to halt the run.
Too slow, bro.
Goes up again. He gets it in there. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Too many crab king cakes for that motherfucker.
Especially when he's looking to score inside.
For 3, McCollum. Brooks with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've got 6.
Zion should be ready for the season. We'll see.
Up top,
See how long he lasts.
From 8 feet away. Oh, rejected by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players, that's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Pelicans miss again. San Antonio has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Rebounded by Marshall.
I thought he had that all shown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 55%. An ideal start so far. The shot by Ingram, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Pass to Alvarado. To the paint. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Van Vliet outside. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Van Vliet's got 9.
And another one.
I like this Alvarado guy.
Hot, and they keep feeding.
Here's Alvarado, defended by Jones. Shot is good by Nance.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things
there we go.
Try and take control of this game. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Van Vliet finds Jones. And the 3 off target. New Orleans has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. An area where the Pelicans squad performed well this past season was on the glass.
Yeah, defensively and offensively. Now, they know how important it is to secure those loose balls, and making it a priority helped them all season long.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Marshall. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game, and that one's good for Brooks.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Hawkins. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jones. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
At the line for your Spurs.
That free throw good from Ingram.
Your bottom line for this Pelicans squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Mark is checked in for Drummond.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Nance with a screen on Van Vliet. Nance can't get it to go. San Antonio leading. And here's Ingram from the arc, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Ingram with the double team. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Outside Ingram. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. A big-time effort for Brandon Ingram, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Murphy in at the 3.
And they had Josh Rickerson, I think. Yeah. I mean, they wasted good players, man.
Defended by Jones.
They just have no vision.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Ingram. Misses off the left iron. Well, San Antonio shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Here's Richardson. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Murphy's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Brooks, the pass to Ingram. He can't hit that time. Now New Orleans takes it the other way. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Fires from the corner. And that one's good. Ingram's got 16 points now.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's Jones. Out to McCollum. Goes back up. He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got his third bucket of the night.
You'd love to see Zion develop his passing game even more, but credit to him for spotting the wide open man.
And here's Ingram from the arc. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. A different look for San Antonio. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Ingram. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jones. McCollum against Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murray. And
gotta keep Murray out there. I mean,
Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you
if I get
see
4
him
fouls, I'll
coming
take
in
him
the
out.
floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient.
Takes a 13-footer. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Williamson. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Richardson. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
To the middle. Banked it in off the glass. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Richardson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs. And he drops it first.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
You know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the 3-ball.
Damn.
He's tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Spurs have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And that one falls for Drummond.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just
I
one
just tried to
foul
steal
now
it.
from the penalty.
On defense, the Spurs. There's the double team with Porter. Right wing. Here's Murphy. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Jones. Outside Porter. Hayward, right side. Beyond the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Porter with the steal. Outside Jones. And the
let's go.
He is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Pelicans.
Entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Pass to Hawkins. Takes the three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Hayward on the wing. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 6.
Getting cooked now.
The deep shooting ability of Hayward is invaluable. A forward who stretches the deep.
And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And here are the Pelicans now. And it's good. 2 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Richardson. And here's Porter outside. That one no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they were the odds-on favorite in this matchup last year, but actually lost the season series.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And it's Porter, that time on the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Tipped away.
Go! Go, Josh, go!
On up the court. And
I love seeing Porter attack the rim. Keeps the defense from overplaying him on the perimeter.
Here's Alvarado. And right now,
nope.
He's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Here's Alvarado. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Well, the Spurs shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. And here's Ingram outside. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Down low. Shot is good by Nance. Nance has got 6.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And it's Richardson penetrating. Jones from outside. Second chance shot. The shot by Drummond. No good.
San Antonio foul. Andre Drummond. First personal foul.
Murphy, he's checked in for Marshall.
Trey Murphy.
New Orleans has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Deflects the pass. To the left wing. Pass to Alvarado. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Here's Hawkins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
.127 left in the first half of this game. Ingram, the pass to Drummond. Shoots over Nance. Drummond with the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 16.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Hawkins. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Double team on Ingram. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. .40 seconds left in the second period. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got 27 points.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Hawkins, guarded by Hayward. To the inside. And Nance with the slam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And that one's good. Ingram.
Ooh, he's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Here's Murphy. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Ingram. Tries again. Misses at the rim. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, opening up a huge gap. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich. And, Coach, you look at the offensive execution for this team. What are you seeing?
I think they've done a pretty good job in moving the basketball, keeping up the pace, because we've been playing in mud a little bit lately.
Appreciate it, Allie.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Hard not to love what you see from Paolo Banchero. Versatile offensive threat. He has good agility and handles for his size.
And as his
why's he got a Spurs jersey on?
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust. He keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let him get into rhythm. Big mistake. He can go all night. Thanks, as always, for watching.
My job, 60.
On the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, this has been one outstanding game from Brandon Ingram.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
We've got Brandon Ingram. Tyus Jones is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Hayward in at the three. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Here's Richardson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing this up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in the 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, and Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. The funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Murray's checked in for Jones.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Williamson with it. His impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Outside Ingram. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Richardson, the pass to Drummond. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. McCollum's got 11.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Murray passes to Ingram, lets it go from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Brooks. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Brooks has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Jones. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Clark is checked in for San Antonio. Van Vliet comes in for Richardson. And the Pelicans also making a change. Marshall's checked in. Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Drains the triple. He's got 15.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Ingram with a screen on McCollum. Outside Ingram. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. Ingram's got 33 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
McCollum with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. For 3, McCollum.
And the defense simply wasn't there in the first half. They sure are now.
Murray finds Ingram. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
A go-to score. Love seeing Ingram take punishment and fight his way through it.
Here's McCollum. He's got 11. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has shown that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
And McCollum drops them both. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
The drive by Murray. Outside for Ingram. For 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now. Outside Jones. Murray brings the double. The 3 from Valanciunas. The rebound by the Spurs. The 3 is up. And it's Murray with the 3.
Murray works extremely hard on his game and has put in a lot of time trying to become one of the more consistent players from long range.
And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. All right, let's take a glance at some of the defensive numbers. Here are the top teams in the league that come away with steals. The Spurs, number 1.
And credit their relentless nature defensively for causing the mistakes.
Oh, come on.
They apply a ton of pressure.
Jumps up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And he is a smart and intelligent defender. Murray reads the opponent well and knows when to go for the steal.
Nance, and Nance with the slam.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world, having Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Nice.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hell yeah.
Like a spider attacking a fly. It came at the rim with fierce intentions.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's Hawkins. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Van Vliet's got 12 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Murray passes to Ingram, launches it, and it's Hawkins with a rebound. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Knocked loose. In transition. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's just a fun player to watch in these moments. Murray uses his defense to generate his offense sometimes.
Shit.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Second personal foul.
And the free throw, no good. Fournier's checked in for San Antonio.
At the line for the Pelicans, Hawkins, shooting 1.
And New Orleans shooting just 36% in the third.
San Antonio foul. Brandon Ingram, third personal foul.
That one misses.
That's one of the top two-way players in the draft. Daniels was on a lot of teams' radar, and that kind of versatility will always get a player some attention.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Murray finds Clark. And here's the fast break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. 6 points for him.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
Get out of the way, bro. Man, whatever.
That's his 5th foul.
He's just standing in front of me.
Great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Murphy. He's got 6. Got it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Murray. And it's
Get out of the fucking way, bro.
Outstanding work in the pick and roll. Murray is just keeping things simple in these sets.
Pass to Murphy. The 3-ball. Counted from distance.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And we continue to watch the rise of Ingram. He just keeps adding to his offensive repertoire.
Here's Murphy. Here's Daniels. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
Pass to Marshall from behind the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Brooks has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the Pelicans miss again.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And so the San Antonio Spurs just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Greg Popovich addressing his team.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision-making. That takes great recognition, and that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Cody Zeller is out there with Doug McDermott, and it's Lewis in at the point. Brooks from outside. That shot is off, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Outside Murray. Pass to Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. And New Orleans shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's the three. San Antonio with a rebound. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
No problems knocking that one down.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Outside Ingram. The three. Rebounded by Daniels. New Orleans has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Out to the wing. Here's Lewis. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Murray passes to Ingram. Three-pointer. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Pass to Hawkins. Launches a three. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Lewis. And the shot goes down.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
The Spurs have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. And it's Brooks missing. Pelicans shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Here's Hawkins. Fournier covering. Lewis from outside, off the mark.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Murray, shot is good.
Coming into this league, some guys have to develop the mid-range. Well, Murray, yeah, he's done that.
And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over. Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Lewis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Well, the reason McDermott continues to get playing time is that he knows how to play to his strengths.
Especially on offense. Capable of playing either forward position, but he's gravitated well to playing the 4 because of his ability to stretch the floor. He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. The Pelicans making a switch here. Valanciunas is checked in.
Checking in for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Drummond passes to Ingram. Fires for 3. The shot misses. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Pass to Hawkins. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Down low. And Ingram gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 here already in the game. There's McCollum with the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Here's Oubre. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Well, New Orleans shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. On the wing, McDermott from deep. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the take. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Pass to Marshall from outside the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones from outside. Pelicans cleared away.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And looking at the Raptors matchup, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
McCollum, the pass to Nance.
We're driving 60 with Ingram. What are you talking about?
You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions, but Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A.
That guy got 64 with him several seasons ago. I'm going to try. It ain't going well, though. It's pretty gassed.
It's a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an
There's 63.
Expert when it comes
really?
To this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on.
Too damn bad.
Letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
McCollum's shot is off.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That one's good. Ingram.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Nance outside.
Shit. He can suck me.
2 minutes remaining.
Valanciunas with a screen on Ingram. Nance, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Jones. The offensive rebound. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things
70!
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column.
It's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Brandon Ingram.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And the Spurs with some changes. Clark is checked in for Drummond. Porter Jr. comes in for Ingram. And Fournier is subbed in for Richardson. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team. Dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Company 5 players of all time.
The three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage.
Can't fucking score.
Here's Marshall driving to the basket, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brandon Clark. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
There we go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Oubre. Fournier for 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A late bloomer. C.J. McCollum's career has been fun to watch unfold, and I'm sure inspired lots of hoopers out there.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step into shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So
I can see him actually doing that one day. We had like 63, I think, with him several years ago. I had to check my note, but I've had 71 with Murray.
This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for
but
watching.
That feels good to get that with him.
Present the New Balance player of the game.
He's had like 54. I mean, a couple more missed shots, made shots. That's 70. So I mean, ain't nobody else on the Pelicans doing shit. So hopefully, he gets 70 one day. That was a close first quarter, but they just didn't have it. One of the most efficient. Shot a lot of threes. But oh well. 0 turnovers. That's pretty damn impressive. Josh Richardson had a great game, 20 points. That's his highest game this season, I think. Let me see. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, 21. Okay. Against the freaking Timberwolves. Jesus. Murray had 13-11 after foul trouble, then he did foul out, which I used to foul out with him a lot back in the day, but I've learned how to play with him. Had 5 there, so 5. 3 games with 5 fouls, and this was the one that actually did it. So Jerome with 12 and 12 again, 5 blocks. Get that out of here. Dylan had a good game. Highest 10 assists. Colin was very hot. Was he a plus? No, he's a negative. They all were negative. Except for McDermott. It's not actually there. But 70 by B.I. You're going to show the highlights. Got the rebound, the 3. Here, let's go back to the shot that did it. The 70-point shot. We'll find it here. Where's it at? Right here. This is very much like the game winner he had. Ah! That one rattled in. .70. MVP season, I'm telling y'all. Now we got 2 more games with the Lakers. Collapsed lung. Oh, shit. He should be good to go by then, hopefully. Anthony Davis.